We just gonna get live on Facebook because we recording. Welcome to Silly Voice Carolyn, live on Facebook. We just waiting. Continue. That's me. Go live. Figuring this meeting is being live streamed. Got it. We're just waiting to see if we is live on Facebook. Gonna check it out. Yep, we're live on Facebook.
Live on Facebook.
Hey,
Hello.
Sonia.
Hey, Carolyn.
How are you?
I'm great. Hey, and so good afternoon to everyone.
Wait a second. Wait a second. We got a little bit of feedback coming back on us.
Uh-oh.
So let's
That's
go
'cause we
there.
got two
There we
screens
go.
up. All right. Hey, so there we are. So we decided that we wanted to do this live feed because we're so excited about an episode that dropped today. And that came from us just sitting down. And then all of a sudden I came up with this question. And it was a thought actually. And I was like, Carolyn, what would life be for us if we were immortal and we had unlimited resources, you know?
Mhm.
And then, like what we're doing now today is like with our podcast, supporting healthy relationships, and then working with body image, and just like a host of things going on in our life right now with coaching and all of this stuff. And I was thinking, gosh, can you imagine how many people we can support? And Carolyn, you said, well, how many people do you think we can support?
Right. How many could we support, Sonia?
And I said, all of them, because number one, we'll have all the time in the world to do that because we're immortal. And then two, unlimited resources,
Right.
right? I mean, just like access to everything and anything we would ever need to support anyone, any country, any part of the world with whatever it is that we need. I mean, it's like unlimited. It's like, oh my God. So then by the end of the conversation, after we just went crazy, coming up with all these awesome things that we would be able to do, I was like a little bummed because I was like, oh, I really want to be immortal and do all of these things, right?
But here's something kind of really special about that is why do we have to be immortal to do all of these things?
No, well, I mean, being immortal would be an impossible thing to do, right? But
I don't
having
know.
the unlimited resources and doing the things that are driving us to support other people,
Right.
in like all aspects, that's not impossible.
No.
It's very, very possible. It's just a matter of getting the work done, getting in there and doing it, and reaching out and collaborating,
Right.
and using all your resources, which, I mean, we don't even know how many resources we have now or what the
Exactly.
potential for resources are, right?
Exactly.
Especially nowadays, we have, all of these cool things like Facebook and YouTube, and my gosh, it's like, it's amazing.
Right.
So that in itself is like an unlimited resource that
So,
reaches far, 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 so
right.
far.
So I have one question then.
Go for it.
What would be the first thing that you would do? You're immortal, you have unlimited resources. What's the first thing you're gonna do?
The one thing that I'm I'm gearing towards right now is photography, right? So then, and not just aim and shoot on, whatever. Mostly it's for body image, right?
Yes.
And there, I mean, everybody
Every
everybody
body.
is beautiful.
Yes.
That's been established. That's always been. It's society that portrays these size zero bodies, especially for females, and what society says that we have to look like, right? So that's why I'm saying everybody deserves to be photographed and made, and they need to be shown that they're just as sensual and sexy as the supermodel, right? which we don't even know what the supermodel's backstory is,
Right.
right? Does she have a beautiful body? Sure, everybody has a beautiful body,
Every
and once
one.
we accept it and love it, then it's available for other people, especially your person, your wife, to love it and accept it as well, right?
Exactly.
So it can be loved. So yeah, I'm entertaining boudoir photography for everybody. It's not just for, uh, a select amount of people. It's for everybody. So yeah, I would have like this awesome studio, like maybe in Paris,
Mm.
and we would go. I would just say, hey, take like 10 people with me, male, female, I don't care. We'll go to this really nice shopping spree in Paris and just find something that that you would just love to dress in, and then we'll go to my studio overlooking the Eiffel Tower, right? Beautiful scene. And then we'll just I'll start taking photos and of all of these beautiful people, and just let them really, really understand that they are beautiful just the way they are. Just the way they are. You don't have to change anything,
I love that dream.
you know? So yeah, that would be, I don't know, I'd spend, I don't know, maybe a month or two or three, maybe a year there. And then, I don't know, what else would I be interested in?
I don't know.
Not sure. I don't know. Open up a photography um academy for that,
Right.
for everybody
For
to
every.
do that. Yeah, I don't know. What would you do?
Oh, that one's a hard one. Yeah, I would want to um start changing the way women in particular view their bodies. It, having gone through this myself, I just like I'm so passionate about it.
Exactly.
So I would start with young girls and
Mhm.
just start letting them know how beautiful and important their bodies are.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I would, take women who have been through traumatic experiences and help them to break out of all of that. So yeah, I think I would tear down all of the body image stuff that's going on in the world. Um, but man, just everywhere that I would go, I would just find a way to leave it better than I found it. Helping, communities out, building new communities, just speaking about it, getting out there and just helping other people.
Yeah, like a public speaker, just like an influencer, to
Yeah,
have like an audience like Tony Robbins, that huge, that large
he'd be
scale.
calling me.
He'd be calling you. Absolutely. Yeah. I love that. I
Mm,
love that. Yeah. Oprah, or yeah, Oprah would be calling me for a session,
ooh,
and then that would be really cool
right.
to do that.
What I loved about this question though was like how it just like expanded. Like it was this one question and it was like, and we have to be honest about where it came from. We're watching Discovery of Witches on uh Prime. I don't whatever it is.
Whatever network, yeah.
And we're seeing them travel around to different time periods and
They're like 1,000 years old.
right. It's like and then we just started this conversation and it ended up like being an hour, maybe longer conversation about how we would like really be able to change the world.
Yeah, make a very serious impact, because all right, so these vampires, right, they've lived on for like about 1,000 years, so they've seen the evolve, how the world and humanity has evolved, and then just heightened to, like, I don't know, to these epic times, and then just falter down to, like, now racism is like so huge now, right? um so it's like they've been in and out and up and down. And so, like, can you imagine living 1,000 years and knowing and having this much knowledge, and then being able to, like, really path your way, pay your way to make those impacts, because you'll know how to make them, where to make them, to kind of like uh, stop certain things from escalating, because you've already seen that, because it's
Right.
a pattern, history just repeats itself,
Right.
right? So
Exactly.
so much knowledge. But I mean, really, we don't have to go back to, we don't have to live 1,000 years to do that, because I'm saying it right now,
Right.
right? We know this.
Right. And
We
you're
know
already
this.
getting ready
And
to make an impact on, other people's view of their own bodies through a new photography adventure.
yeah, like when I'm behind the camera,
It's beautiful, by the way.
I mean, I own a camera, like from, it still has film. So I will get a more updated camera. But yeah, I want to take photos of everybody, and and put that message out there. It's like, you don't have to be a perfect 10 or a perfect this, or wait till you lose weight, or wait till you get your hair cut, or find the right shade of lipstick, right? To make an appointment to have a photo session, right?
Right.
None of that's necessary. You just come as you are. Come
Exactly.
as you are, because you're beautiful as you are, and you can be photographed just as you are.
Right.
For yourself, if you want that experience, or for your person, if you want your person to you want to share that with your person, put a picture in your bedroom. I mean, we have a couple of those photos, and I don't know if we'll drop it down here or not. I like how they do that, drop it right here somewhere. Okay, but anyway, yeah, so that was our hour long of how we were gonna impact the world.
Right. How are you going to impact the world
Good
though?
question.
This is like, this isn't just about, like being immortal or having unlimited resources, because we all have a story, we all have an impact, we all have a place that we belong in, and really important parts of our lives to share. But I really want everybody to hear this episode of Hey Sonia and Carolyn. Let us know what you thought about it. Let us know how big you're willing to dream. I mean, because for us, it's like we want to make an impact, and we want to dream bigger than what we are. What are you dreaming about? I get really excited about that. In fact, if you were immortal and you had unlimited resources and you could go anywhere and do anything in this big, amazing world that we live in, what would you do?
Yeah, share that with us. Share, and if not with us, then just share that with your person,
Yeah.
or just your next conversation with your friends. Just put the feelers out there. And I mean, let's face it, right? Yeah, this world, we complain about a lot of things,
Mm-hmm.
but what are we actually doing to make those changes, so that our generations to come don't have all those same things to complain about?
Exactly.
Right? What legacy are you gonna leave?
Can you
Yeah,
hear our puppy?
yeah, she's complaining right now.
Right. So, okay. So, new episode of Hey Sonia and Carolyn dropped today. You can listen to it on Spotify. You can listen to it on Anchor, Apple. I think just about any place where you listen to your podcast.
Mhm.
So, give it a listen and see how big you can dream. And
She gets so choked up when she thinks about all these crazy dreams.
and then share with us. Let us know, how big are you dreaming? What impact do you want to make in the world? How can we support you to do that? So thanks for being with us, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, thanks for sharing your dreams
Yeah,
and listening to ours. So
absolutely. Love you, Sonia.
I love you too, babe. All right, come on, dreamers. Drop a post.
Dream big.
Ciao.